Number 10. Abenobashi Mao Shotengai. Satoshi Sashi Imamiya believes his life is in shambles, as only a 12-year-old can. Having lost his card collection, his childish dilemmas worsen when he learns that his childhood friend Arumiya Sahina will be moving away. Suddenly, their issues are dashed aside for the surreal, and they find themselves transported away through bizarre worlds of science fiction, magic, and war. Any attempt to escape only catapults them into another alien land. Soon the two come to a realization. Every world is just a reimagining of their hometown. But there are two unfamiliar faces, the voluptuous Mune Mune and the elusive blue-haired Ayudis, and they just might be the key to escaping their predicament. Abenobashi Mahou Shotengai follows Sashi and Arumi's comic exploits as they desperately attempt to return home. However, when the pair unravel a tale spanning generations, they begin to wonder if the cause of their situation is much more personal than they thought. Is returning home truly what they desire? Number 9. Inotu Hasami wa Sukayu. A nonsense comical mystery. Harumi Kazuhito is a high school boy who loves books and is a fan of novelist Natsuno Kirihime. One day he finds Kirihime waiting at a cafe about to be shot by a robber. He protects her from the attack but is killed instead. Through the supernatural power of a bookworm, he is reincarnated as a dachshund dog. Kazuhito, as a dog, writhes in a painful bookless life when a sadistic woman carrying a pair of scissors offers him help. She is Kirihime herself. Number 8. Watashi Norioku wa Hakenshi de Te Ita Yone. Having stood out from others most of her life due to her exceptional character, Misato Kurihara has lived without neither the joy of having close friends nor the experience of having a regular life. However, after a sudden death, she was transported to a divine realm to be reincarnated, and granted one wish to top it off. Thinking about the ordinary life that she always wanted, she wished to be born as a normal person, with abilities that are average for the world she will resurrect in. Reborn as Adele von Asham, the daughter of a noble, she possesses magic powers completely exceeding what one would label average. Still desiring to carry out the life she wanted, she leaves her home and enrolls at a hunter school in a faraway kingdom, using Mile as an alias. However, try as she might to hide her overpowering potential, attaining her goal will be difficult, especially when facing against the crazy situations that ensue. Number 7. Conception. On his high school graduation day, Itsuki's cousin Mahiru tells him that she's pregnant. Just then, a gate of light emerges and transports the two into the world of Granvania. In this land, impurities have been causing a disturbance to the stars, ultimately plunging Granvania into chaos and disorder. And Itsuki, now revealed to be the one who is fated to meet with the Star Maidens, is seen as Granvania's last hope and was thus given the task to produce star children and combat the impurities. Unless the task is complete, Itsuki may never be able to return home. Number 6. In Rhine. Shun Asanaga is a 15-year-old junior high school student with an optimistic and bright personality. One day, he finds a mysterious crystal in the office of his father, who is a scientist and a businessman. When Shun touches it, the world becomes distorted and he is sent into the world of Endra. Emilio, a prince of the kingdom of Endra, is nearing his 16th birthday and despises the reigning king, Delzane. Since Emilio is now at the age where he can inherit the throne, he takes up a weapon and attempts revenge. However, because Emilio is too weak, he is captured by Delzane and put in prison. When Emilio is in grief, the walls of the cell become distorted, and Shun appears from there with two goals: return to his own world and complete Emilio's revenge. What future lies ahead for the two boys trying to survive in Endra, yet raised in two different worlds? Number 5. Yujo Senki. Tanya Degurachev is a young soldier, infamous for predatorial-like ruthlessness and an uncanny tactical aptitude, earning her the nickname of the Devil of the Rhine. Underneath her innocuous appearance, however, lies the soul of a man who challenged Being X, the self-proclaimed god, to a battle of wits, which resulted in him being reincarnated as a little girl into a world of magical warfare. Hellbent on defiance, Tanya resolves to ascend the ranks of her country's military as it slowly plunges into World War, with only Being X proving to be the strongest obstacle in recreating the peaceful life she once knew. But her perceptive actions and combat initiative have an unintended side effect, propelling the mighty empire into becoming one of the most powerful nations in mankind's history. Isekai Cheat Magician. Regular high schooler Taiichi Nishimura and his childhood friend Rin Azuma are on their way to school one ordinary morning. Suddenly, a glowing light envelops them, transporting them to a fantasy world full of magical creatures. Upon their arrival, Taiichi and Rin are threatened by a beast. They are promptly saved by a group of adventurers who advise the pair that traveling unarmed and inexperienced makes them vulnerable to the recently increasing monster attacks. Taiichi and Rin are directed to the guild, where they can determine their magical aptitude and register as adventurers. However, the test they take reveals an unprecedented result. Taiichi and Rin possess extraordinary powers that far surpass the standard mage, instantly transforming them from typical high school students to the ultimate cheat magicians. Taiichi and Rin learn to grasp the full extent of their powers and familiarize themselves with their new world. However, while the duo seeks to uncover the reason behind their transportation and a possible way back to their original world, unexpected trouble lurks in the shadows. Overlord. The final hour of the popular virtual reality game Yggdrasil has come. However, Mamanga, a powerful wizard and master of the Dark Guild Ainzul Gown, decides to spend his last few moments in the game as the servers begin to shut down. To his surprise, despite the clock having struck midnight, Mamanga is still fully conscious as his character, and moreover, the non-player characters appear to have developed personalities of their own. Confronted with this abnormal situation, Mamanga commands his loyal servants to help him investigate and take control of this new world, with the hopes of figuring out what has caused this development and if there may be others in the same predicament. Number 2. Pataga Kimono Michi. Professional wrestler Genzao Shibata sports the body of a mountain, but beneath his hulking appearance is a man with an extreme affection for animals. Facing off his opponents in the ring as the legendary Animal Mask, Genzao wins the hearts of crowds everywhere with his iconic tiger persona. During a bout for the title of world champion against his greatest rival, the Macadamian Ogre, Genzao is suddenly summoned to a fantasy world by a princess. With her kingdom being threatened by a monster infestation, she pleads the wrestler for assistance, to which he answers by knocking her out with a German suplex. Escaping the castle and finding himself stranded in a mysterious land, Genzao decides to begin his career as a beast hunter to capture and befriend creatures far and wide. Joined by the wolf girl Shigure, the dragon girl Hanako, and the vampire Carmilla Vanstein, the professional wrestler pursues all kinds of dangerous requests for the sake of fulfilling his dream as a pet shop owner.
This is the future.
Number 1. Zero no Tsukaima. Louise Francois Leblanc de la Valliere is a self-absorbed mage in a world full of wands, cloaks, and royalty. Although she studies at Tristane Academy, a prestigious school for magicians, she has a major problem. Louise is unable to cast magic properly, earning her the nickname of Louise the Zero from her classmates. When the first-year students are required to perform a summoning ritual, Louise's summoning results in a catastrophic explosion. Everyone deems this to be yet another failure, but when the smoke clears, a boy named Saito Hiragi appears. Now Louise's familiar, Saito is treated as a slave, forced to clean her clothes and eat off the ground. But when an unfamiliar brand is found etched on Saito's hand from the summoning ritual, it is believed to be the mark of a powerful familiar named Gandalfer. Wild, adventurous, and explosive, Zero no Tsukaima follows Saito as he comes to terms with his new life, and as Louise proves that there is more to her than her nickname suggests.
Alright everyone, that's it for today's video. Did you guys enjoy this list? Or find any anime you're interested in? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments, and please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you're new, remember to turn on notifications for more upcoming top 10 videos.